Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar, and let me just say, are we really about to see this whole possibly a meme stock rally version 2 or whatever version we're on, version 2, 3, 4, whatever we're on? Because GameStop is on another level. So this literally came out after market hours. GameStop sourced 30% in after hours on reported NFT plans. Says here GameStop surged as much as 30% after a report that the video game retailer is launching a marketplace for non-fungible tokens, NFTs, of move which had been telegraphed last year. Also reportedly creating partnership with 2 crypto companies to share technology and co-invest in the development of games that use blockchain and NFT technology, as well as other NFT projects. So let's see, we've been exploring and emerging opportunities in blockchain, NFTs, and Web3. Obviously, NFTs, Web3, basically major crypto stuff. So here it says GameStop was a meme stock favorite. Shows the share price in the past year. Obviously, we know beginning of January last year, we hit 325. And currently the price at after hours 160, so insane. So we have that. So we have GameStop literally only up $1.66 today, but after hours shoots up $30, 22% in after hours. It did reach highs of 173 and then came down a little bit. So I think GameStop's going to be moving quite a bit tomorrow. If we see this type of a rally in after hours, it goes up 22%. There's no way this is going to sell off tomorrow. I mean, sure, there's going to be people who are in this to get the quick buck, but I think with all the people behind GME, AMC, and all that, this thing is going to keep going into tomorrow. Same thing with AMC. AMC popped off in after hours, up almost 7.5%. Let's see. I know Bed Bath & Beyond was a little bit similar to that last year, but nothing really too much. They did, never mind. I thought they did report earnings, lost 100 million in Q3 sales, but they're still up. I know BlackBerry only up 2%. That kind of popped off in after hours too. So we might see this whole meme stock rally 2.0, but you never know. Then Rivian stock briefly dipped below the IPO price. This was today, closed down 3% on Thursday, which is a new low. Shares dropped as much as 16% during the trading session, briefly dipped below their IPO price of 78. That's pretty interesting because it's only $87 a share. In the first week Rivian was on the market, I think it hit, what did it hit, 130? 172. So pretty incredible stuff on Rivian. Obviously it's up a little bit in after hours. Then I saw this Ford stock got a new price target up to 29. I'm not gonna lie, I had some Ford options expiring on the 7th, and I did kind of paper hand them and sold the options this morning. So they were 27.5 calls, so there's a possibility this might get to 26, 27 tomorrow, but I don't know. I basically held it, and I was down pretty bad, so I just decided to get out of it. And let me see here. So I did have it, where was this? I think I bought into them here, 24.5. And let me see here. Yeah, I think it was either here or somewhere around here. I had the 27.5. I think it was on the 4th I bought them, and then obviously the market dipped pretty bad. Yesterday it went up again, so I bought more right here in the morning. I basically doubled down, and then it just kept going down, so I just got out of there. But who knows, could have possibly, looking into tomorrow, it could go up to 26, 27. been on the run this week, and I don't know, it's incredible to see. So Ford's doing insanely well. Let me show you guys this. DraftKings 26.3 up 5% today, and it is, where is this? There's some DraftKings news I want to share with you guys. So if we look here, the New York cleared mobile bets for DraftKings. So that is basically telling you that New York is basically legalizing sports betting on these apps. New York to allow mobile sports betting as soon as Saturday. So with this news, DraftKings could potentially go up today and into next week. So I was thinking about buying calls. Definitely a little interesting to do it because I don't know. I've seen DraftKings do really well in the past. I've also seen DraftKings do dip down. So like this. I bought $656 of DraftKings calls, and they expired. Well, that was for $82 a contract, and they expired for $3 a contract. So obviously not the greatest. I haven't had the greatest luck with trading DraftKings in the past, but hey, there's always a second chance to make a newer chance or a second chance with that. So this could be some potentially good news. It's at 26 currently. Let's see here, 26.3 in after hours, and it topped off the day today at 26.4. In the past week, it was at 28.4 to begin the week off, and 28.38 and $28 on the 3rd, which was Monday, before the whole market started selling off. If you would have bought in calls here at 23, possibly these $28 calls, you're up pretty well already. So could potentially be looking at $28 calls expiring next week, but I'll have to look into that, maybe take into consideration what might happen, but it might be worth doing it. So there's some great potential moving up here tomorrow. Who knows what we'll see this in pre-market, but I'm going to say this is probably going to keep running. So interesting thing there. Let's take a quick look at SPY and QQQ then. SPY didn't do much today, although up basically at $1.50 in after hours. It was down 44 cents today. It did hit 470 and it was at lows of 466. So ended the day off at 469.57. 470.69 in the highs. And then QQQ, same thing, up basically 2.15, $2.50 in after hours. It was at lows of 380 today, highs 386.96. We'll most likely see 387, 388. I think I had $400 calls going right now, which might not do too well, but we'll have to see. Even if I make a little bit of money on those, I'll be excited. But definitely not getting up to 400. The $14 run tomorrow would be pretty insane. After we did lose, what day was it? The 5th, I think, 395 all the way down to 384. It was basically a $12 loss day, which wasn't the greatest for QQQ. If you had puts, if you had puts yesterday, I think somebody stated that puts in the morning were like $25 a contract, and at the end of the day, they were worth like, I think they said $700 a contract. So let's say if you would have bought 4 puts at the morning and sold them down here, you would have been up over $2,000. So that's insane to think about. Even let's say you bought puts here at 401 and they expired, let's say tomorrow, and you sold this morning at this dip, you would have probably made well over $2,000 to $3,000, depending on what you bought. So like I said, interesting week. This week hasn't been the greatest week, of course. You see QQQ's down $14 in the past week. SPY's down in the past week. Let's see, SPY's down $6 in the past week. Most things are down considering what's been happening, Fed talk and all that. But who knows? This DraftKings thing might be a good call to play in the next week. So I might be looking into this, do a little swing trade on this into next week. But yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about what's been going on in the market. Been a little tricky, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do and learn from your mistakes and just keep going and just try to not make those mistakes in the future. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick one. If you did, please drop a like, share this with your friends, comment down below what you thought, and thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.